Hi guys. Hi, Anam, good to see you.
Hi.
One request to you all guys. Have your first and last name every day when you log in. Have log in with your first and last name. Okay,
Okay.
that's a humble request. If you don't have it, log out and log back in because Zoom does not record if you rename. Log out, log back in with your first name and last name. Amaira, nice to see you. Advait, nice to see you. Annam, you also. Just quickly log out and log back in. I'll wait. Hi Dhru, how are you, Dhru? Nice to see you, Dhru.
Hello.
Advait and Annam, I heard you're doing a great job with algebra too. Dad told me.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So nice. I'm proud of your hard work. But definitely attend, guys. Every week, make it a point to attend. If you're not attending, send me a message as well. Vinisha and Avyukt, kind request to you guys. Please log back in with first name, last name. First name and last name every week, please remember. That's how I track attendance. Johan, good to see you. But please log out and log in with your first and last name fully. Avyukt and Johan. Hi, Amaira. How are you? Long time no see.
Yeah.
Nice to see you back.
How are you?
Good. Prisha, same thing. Prisha, I meet her often. Only thing, if the time doesn't work, she'll disappear. Good to have you back, Mamaira. It was nice working with you last time. Hi, Ananya.
Hi.
See, Sunday is okay for you, right?
Yeah.
I know. Johan, nice to see you back after a break, right, Johan? So, did you relax?
Yeah,
Geometry got you to be free for a session, right?
yeah.
Good. And when are you going to India, my Johan?
In 2 weeks.
The timings are not going to work, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when are you coming back?
In 3 weeks after I leave.
3 weeks after you leave. Seven, now what is the time in India, do you know?
For the class, like this
5:30?
one, for this one, I think it'd
5:30?
be 4:30.
Oh my goodness, 4:30 is horrible. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to change it. I don't know. I can yeah. I don't know right now, but I can ask these guys here. Okay, these guys and see the problem is I have a class at another 1 hour later. You see if they can move down. Can you attend at 5:30?
I should be able to, because I'll be jet lagged and everything. So yeah.
Oh, so you're thinking, okay, 3 week. But honestly, talking to you, the first 12 weeks are very important for algebra too. Then after that, you can cope easily. But the first 12 weeks, even if you are not attending, please look through the recording and come back. Make sense?
Yeah.
Ask questions. I'll let you log in early or later as well.
Okay.
Make sense? So that way you can cope with the class. Does that make sense? Meaning, even if you get up at, let's say, 4:30 na, 5:30, 6:30. Yeah, 6:30, just come. Let's see what you don't understand and we can revise.
Okay.
Makes sense? But that has to be immediately after the next class.
Okay.
I'll talk to you after the class. Hey, Vaibhav. Vaibhav, this is not your class, right, Vaibhav? Vibha, hats off, Vibha.
Okay.
Thank
I'll
you, but I'm checking for you, okay, with the other with your classmates, okay? Very hats off. She's logging in at 4:30 a.m. Okay. Vaibhav, this is not your you he went up. 1 second, guys. Before Vaibhav, wait. 1 second, guys. I just want to remind her. Okay. Oh, Shreya cannot have the class at 7, right, ma? Meaning Shreya cannot have the class at 7 o'clock, right? Your time?
I can't.
You can, right?
Can't.
Oh my goodness. Okay, before I start, guys, let me ask you all. Can you all do the class from 8 to 9, all of you? 8 to
Probably
9 or
not
9?
me.
Huh?
I probably can't.
Who probably?
Uh,
Amira, you have something?
yeah. I probably can't do it from 8 to 9.
Oh, you can't, huh?
Yeah.
I'll run away, guys. Okay. Okay, no problem. Let's see. Okay, we'll see. You can do 9 to 10. Okay. You have something conflicting, Namaira? Or it's too late?
It's too late for me to do it because I go to bed at like around 8 or like 8:30. So.
Okay, we'll see, ma. Let's move on. But I have to have something for the class. Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Okay. The way I want to do algebra 2 is in the summer, right? I will cover transformations. Okay, meaning I'll start with functions, I'll start with transformations. Okay, the way the algebra 1 curriculum is designed is they will discuss different functions one by one. Okay, like you all learned linear functions in your algebra 1, right? This is just a continuation of algebra 1. Okay, this is just a continuation of algebra 1. Okay, so linear functions you might have learnt earlier. Okay, one second, guys. So we will continue with quadratic functions. So as a part, this was in algebra 1. I'll tell you how it is structured, then you will understand how we are going to go as well. Okay, then we'll go to quadratic functions. There are so many functions that we are going to describe. Okay, cubic, cube root, then you have square, square root, then you have what else, so many other functions we are going to study. Square, square root, cube, cube root. I am not remembering, guys. What else is there? 1 by x function, 1 by x square function, rational. These are rational. Both are rational functions. Okay, and then you have polynomial functions, and then you have exponential functions, and then you have logarithmic functions. See, this itself, meaning at school what they will do, they'll separate out into half a month, one month, one function. For each of the function we'll discuss a lot of, this is all in algebra 2, all of this in algebra 2. Okay, now for each of the function you'll discuss transformations. So you will discuss several properties of each function. All this you will discuss. Each will be allocated some separate amount of time and will be discussed. And at the end of algebra 2, you will be thorough with all the different types of functions. Any questions? Any questions here? So this is how we are going to cover algebra 2. So for that, what I am going to do, I will go over functions, basic function, these functions, at least till this, right? I'll go over it. Basic functions, properties and transformations I will cover as a general topic for all the functions. So when the school starts, you can apply transformation for quadratic, you can apply transformation for cubic, you can apply transformation of cube root, apply transformation of square function, apply transformation of square root. For that matter, square and quadratic are one and the same. Transformations of square root, transformation of rational, transformations of polynomial, transformation of exponential function, transformation of logarithm. So this I'll go over in the summer itself. So as a general concept. So this can be applied to all of the functions. So that way you can enjoy when the school starts. Okay, so just 1 second. Another part? Yeah. Okay, let's go over that now. Hold on. What do I need to do? Okay. 1.1. Okay. Before I get into functions, right, as I said, I really want to revise your knowledge because you all studied geometry. I have no idea whether you remember the functions or not. Okay, now let's say if I give this to you, if you remember, I'll just move on a little fast. Okay, we are just directly getting into whatever we need to learn, guys. Okay, I'm not reviewing. This may be a little bit of review. So given this, do you think it's a function or not? How do you decide? If one of you would like to explain, I would be more than happy to accept.
You would look at the x values,
Yep.
the inputs, and then you would look at the y values, the outputs. And if there's two of the same inputs
Yep.
and two different outputs, then it's not a function, it's a relation.
So this is certainly not a function. Makes sense? So when I plot it in a graph, guys, what happens? It should pass. Do you remember the test that is used for determining functions? Oh, yeah, vertical line test. So when I plot this, right, minus 1 comma 2, minus 1 comma 2, 3 comma 10 somewhere here, minus 2 comma 20, minus 2 comma 20 means somewhere here, and then 3 comma 11, 11 is somewhere here, right? So when I plot this function, right, draw a vertical line and see something is not right. 3 comma 11, 3 comma 11, 3 comma 10. See, something is not right. When I draw a vertical line on all these, see there are 2 points that are on that vertical line. So it doesn't pass the vertical line test. Graphing is one way, but you can also see the same x value is having 2 different y values, right? So this is definitely not a function. Okay. Can you tell me, okay, this one is good. Okay, how about this? What type of functions are, okay. Okay, how about this? Given this as a function, I don't know whether you remember this. Given this second one, do you know what type of function is this? Anyone can help me. Do you know what type of function for? Go ahead. What type of function is this? You've studied, right? What does the pipe symbol represent, guys? What does the pipe symbol represent?
An absolute value function.
Absolute, yep, absolute value function. You know what? Y will be equal to, this is your parent function. Just like, see, for linear function, y equal to x is called a parent function. That forms the base. What is that line? It's this line. Do you see that passes 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2? That is your parent function. For an absolute value function, this is your parent function. What does the parent function mean? That is your fundamental type of function on which you are going to build up. So let's see how to plot this. I'll go ahead and show you. Always if I want to plot the graphs of function, right, in Algebra 2, the best way is you don't even need to know what the function is, but you can get the graph. It's very easy, right? X, Y. You're going to put any two negative values you take. I'll always take minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. And then take 0, 3 positive values. So if you can write out what is y, you have the formula for y, right? Absolute value of x. Absolute value of minus 3 is 3. Absolute value of minus 2 is 2. Absolute value of minus 1 is 1. Absolute value of minus 1 is 1. Absolute value of 0 is 0. Absolute value of 1 is 1. Absolute value of 2 is 2. This is this, right? That's what is this. So now if you plot this, you can quickly plot it as a function, right? Minus 3 is a 3. 2 is a 2. 1 is a 1. Minus 1 is a 1. 0 is a 0. 1 is a 1. 2 is a 2. 3 is a 3. See? This is your fundamental absolute value function. Does that make sense? Then one of you tell me what is the parent quadratic function. We will come to this problem. What is the parent quadratic function? Or a square function? What is a parent square function? You know what is a square function, right?
Y equal to x squared.
Yeah, that's it. So how will the graph be? Again, you know what I'll do? I don't even know how the graph is going to be, but you can build yourself. That is what is building the concept, right? So you put, I said any two negative values. I'll just put this, okay? I don't want to do too many values too. So you can put minus 10, minus 5 as well. Any two negative values. But see, the thing is, if you go for bigger values, it's going to be hard to compute y. So I put smaller x values. Now, what is y equal to x square, right? So the square of this, 4, 1, 0, 1, 4. So minus 2 is a 4, minus 1 is a 1, 0, 1 and a 4. See, there is a u here. Make sense, guys? So now, after discussion, right, you know what is a parent linear function, parent quadratic function, parent absolute value function. 3 things you already know. Okay, now, oh, nice, Annam. I did not see the chat message. Okay, so coming to this, right, there is the absolute value symbol, right? But it is not the parent function. Parent function is always y equal to absolute value of x, right? But here when you look at it, right, clean, it is not x, but something around x. So some x plus y. This can be this plus 5 or this plus 5 or x minus 5, or it can be 2 times absolute value of x, or it can be half times absolute value of x, or it can even be, this can be inside the absolute value function. Or see, some absolute value symbol is there, but some transformation is there to the parent absolute value. So basically, this function is a transformed absolute value function. Transformed absolute value function. What does it mean? Transform means you have already learned what is transformation, right? It is translated, reflected, rotated. It can be anything, okay? Meaning it can be, in algebra 1 we learned transformation. What did we learn? It can be stretched, right? Vertically stretched, horizontally stretched, or it can be reflected on the x-axis, or it can be reflected on the y-axis. It can be translated up, it can be translated down, it can be translated to the right, left. So those are the transformations, okay? We are not going to deal with in detail in this class. Maybe the next class I'll do that, okay? So suppose if I give you this function, what do you think about this function? What is the parent function for this one? What is the parent function for this one?
Y equals x
Y equal to x square. So the parent function is a quadratic function. This is a transformed quadratic function. Transformed, we will go over each, okay? Meaning literally by the end of 3 classes, you will know what is this 2, what is this 3. All the details you'll know. But for now, you're just going to understand that this is transformed quadratic function. Okay. Now, how about this? Then what is the parent function for square root function? Anybody, please volunteer, guys. Let us make it interactive. What is the parent function of? What is the parent function of? Tell me the parent function for square root. How do you write that?
Y is equal to the square root of x.
Yep. So how is that going to be? I'm going to do x and y table again. Anytime if you don't know, you don't even know how to draw graph, you can put your own table values and create your own graph. That will be right. So I'm going to put I don't want to put minus 3 in here. You know what? If I put minus 3, I don't want to take square root of minus 3, really, okay? I'll put my own easy values. That is why it's called independent variable. Minus 4, I'll put minus 1. See, then square rooting is easy. So I'll put easy values for me. Now if I take a square root, this is undefined, right? I don't have a square root of my, I don't have a, okay, this one, instead of saying this, I'll say not a real number. Not a real number. Square root of negative number doesn't exist, right? Not a real number. Again, this is also not a real number. Annam and Advait, are you following?
Yes.
Okay, so when I plot this, right, see, the negative piece of the graph does not exist, and it starts with 0, 0, 1, 1, and then 4, 2. See, it goes like this. Makes sense, guys? I'm just showing you, okay? We will go over each of the function. You don't have to memorize anything right now, but I just want you to understand that there is a concept called parent function. For every type of function, there is a parent function. Okay, and then we'll build on it. If this is the absolute value parent function, then you build on this, right? This is the transformed absolute value function. Okay, okay. Now, you know, we'll come back to this question. Here, I would really like you to tell me, can you tell me if the domain, all possible x values are the domain, right? All possible x values are minus 2, and it can be minus 1.9, minus 1. I don't want all that. I'm just doing integers, okay? Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, can you tell me one ordered pair for this function? Meaning, can you tell me one ordered coordinate pair? Tell me one ordered coordinate pair. That means you have to tell me one x comma y value. Coordinate pair. Dhruv, are you following Dhruv?
Yes.
Okay. Would you be able to tell one for this? You can say, one of you say, this one is easy, I think. One of you try to tell. You want me to pick out, I'll pick you out, but I don't know.
0, 5.
0, 5. Yeah, 0, 5. So what did she do? She put a 0 for 0 is available here. So she put it here. Now y will be equal to 0 plus 5. Absolute value of 5 is 5. So 0 comma 5 is one xy value through which this function will pass. Make sense, guys? So we know that. Okay, now then let's see this one. I'm going to give you a function. You're going to tell me what is the parent function of it, and then find out the function value what I give. Let's see. This one is easy. I really want each of you to send it in chat. Okay. Yeah, when you do this, I'm going to do something. I'm going to look at your attendance. I'm going to look at who is present. Okay. So I really want to understand that for this class. Okay, so please do this, send it in chat. I really want to utilize this time for that. Jaya, are you following, Jaya?
Yes, ma'am.
5, 6, 7, 8. There is, I feel like several of you have not joined. Why? Let me check, guys. There is something wrong. I would really want to discuss the class timings with you all. Okay, I'm going to take the time, but wait. Before I do that, Algebra 2. Okay, let me see. Johan is here. Harshita is not here. Oh my gosh. Harshita. Adyan is not going to come. Srishti is not here. Harshita, Srishti. Pratika is not here. Oh my god. Harshita, Srishti, Pratika, Shreya. Srishti. Pratika. Okay, guys. Okay, I have questions for all of you then. Friday. Yeah, if I have the class on Friday evening, right, how many of you would like to shift? Can you raise your hand using raise hand button? Shreya, you're here. Okay, I'm sorry. I should have not have messaged you. Not everybody I'm going to shift. Okay, I'm planning to split the class as well. That being the case, can you tell me how many of you will prefer Friday evenings? Please raise your hand using the raise hand button, ma. That will help me note down and come back to you later. If I shift to Friday evenings, how many of you will shift to Friday evenings? That class I can make sure India time catches up with it. If you shift to a Friday, I'll make sure the India times are working for each of you. Everybody wants to come on Sunday? Okay. Oh, that was hard. Only the 3 of you, okay. Lasya wants to shift, okay. Anybody else wants to shift to Friday, ma? Nobody wants. Okay, only the 4 of you I see. I will note down, guys. Don't lower your hands. I'll note down, please. Jaya will shift. Who else will shift? Shreya will shift. Shreya, Vibha, Lasya. Shreya, Vibha, Lasya. Johan, did I get all the 5? Okay. Okay. I have noted down this, guys. Let's see. Five of you will shift. Okay, that is still okay for me. Okay, you can lower your hands. I have noted down all the 5 of you. I'll be getting back to you. Thank you, guys. Now let's go to our problem. Okay, f of 6 did you guys do? Yes, I got answers. Yeah, Shreya, that's right. Krishiv, correct. Lasya, correct. Vinisha, correct. Avyukt. Yeah, Avyukt. Amaira. Oh, no problem, Amaira. Sunday works, right, Amaira? Yeah, you can continue. I'm just asking who would like to move, I asked. So if you want to be here, be here. Left to you. That's why I'm giving you the option. And I have to talk to you about geometry, remember? Yeah, we need to. Sometime tomorrow, do you have time, Amaira? Shreya, correct, ma'am.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, doc. Square root of. Annam, I'm going to work with you on this. Johan, correct. JSI, correct. Dhruv, correct. Please make sure you answer, guys. Otherwise, you'll not understand. The class becomes unproductive. Advait, good job. Anam, see, f of x means this is the x value. Okay, I'm going to substitute x equal to 6. If I substitute in that, right, f of 6 will be just substitute 6 instead of x. That's what I'm doing. You get it, Anam?
Yeah. Oh, I thought the 2 was under the
Oh,
thing.
no. Okay, it is outside. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem. As long as you understand, fine. But it's meaning it's okay not to know here.
Wait, me too.
Oh, you didn't understand. Oh, you also thought the same?
Yeah, so I accidentally did square root of 7.
Okay. Yes. Vyukt, absolutely yes. Your parent can ping me. Okay. Yeah. See, those decisions come by based on how many of you are coming and stuff. Okay. If your lesson number only, I'll be able to do justice too. I'll be able to know each whether. See, if one of you is not answering, I cannot pick you. You see, that's why I'm trying to split. And moreover, there are a couple of kids that are going to attend from India permanently and temporarily. So I want to help them out as well. Got it? That is why this reason for breaking the class.
Okay.
Okay, you can let me know slowly. No hurry. Okay,
Yeah,
I
sure.
did not note down your name, so I will not come back. If you want to go move to Friday, you will ping me, right, Avyukt?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, leave it. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, so let's move on. What was I doing? Okay, so you know how to find the function values. Great. How about this? Let's see. F of minus 1. If I give you this function, what function is this? I want to find out f of minus 1. A little bit more revision on a couple more of different function related questions are coming your way. After that, we'll move on to properties. One second. Oh, that's right. I thought some of you will make a mistake. That's why I gave you this. Johan, that seems right. Ananya, do you want to recalculate? Dhruv, correct. Jaya, correct. Advait? Advait, not really. Can you do it on the board, Advait? Yeah, Abhyukt. Annam, correct. Annam, correct. Vinisha. Yeah, nice, Vinisha. Thank you for letting me know. So the parent function is y equal to x square. Correct. Last year, correct, ma'am. Krishiv, I'm waiting for your answer. Correct. Shreya, correct. Krishiv, did you evaluate?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Okay. Oh, I didn't see then. Vibha, correct. Prisha, correct. Krishiv, is it 1? How did you get a 1, Krishiv?
Miss, yeah, we sent it.
Oh, you changed it and sent it? Okay. So as long as you understand, I'm happy. Vinisha, f of minus 1 is 2. Correct. Yeah, Ananya. Yes, Anna. Yes, Amaira. You can shout out, okay? Stop me if I didn't call your name, okay? Feel free to. Yes, I saw. So, see here, I should have given you h of minus 1. So, minus 1. If I ask you h of minus 1, right, it is that you're substituting x equal to minus 1. That's all. If you substitute x equal to minus 1, please write it down. Don't do it mentally. That's where you're making mistakes. Minus 1 square is 1, right? 3 times 1 is a 3. Advait, did you get it? Krishiv, Advait, did you both get it?
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Krishiv, did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on. Oh, okay. The last two to revise functions. Both the questions I need answers. These are basically from your algebra 1, whatever we did. But some of them were new to you though, I understand. The parent function concept was new to you. Go ahead guys, give me 1 minute. I'll just be back.
Wait, the bolded letters are a part of question 12, right?
Bolded questions are a part of no. Bolded questions are a part of 13.
Okay. Then there's no like answer choice for there's like no question for 12.
I just want you to write the function d of x.
Oh, okay.
You have to use some formula, right? I just want to see whether you remembered. Writing out a function, algebraic equation from a context given. That's nice, Jaya. Amaira, that's right. Johan, that's right. So, is it a function or not, Johan? You know that, right? Is it a function or not? That answer is not there, right?
Yeah, I could send that to you.
Sorry, did you send the answer to that? Correct, Vibha.
Yeah.
Annam correct. Shriya correct. Ananya okay, but the second one I'm waiting. Amaira correct. Amaira. Johan, I think you know for sure. I know. Is that a function or not? Did you answer that, Johan?
Yeah. I just explicitly
Okay, thanks. Amaira, is the relation a function? Relation is given. Relation means how x is related to y is given. Is that a function or not is the question. So your answer has to be like, oh, is it a function? Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes, Sai, Jaya Sai, that's correct. It is a relation, but is that relation a function? Okay. See, determine whether each is a function or a relation means a relation can be a function or need not be a function. Relation means just this. X and Y, how they are related, they are giving. A function is when the same x value does not have two different y values. It's not a function. Good. Yeah, guys, I'm checking all of yours, whoever answers. Yeah, Lasya. Vinisha, correct. Vinisha, correct. But again, is it a function or not is what I wanted. Another. Okay, guys, I think we are good with this. I'm going to move on. Okay, I'm going to move on to the second topic. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. 1.1. I want to finish 1.1, 2, 3, 4, and then cover parent functions. Let's see. Okay. Let me tell you the concept of increasing, decreasing. Let's see. I want you to understand increasing, decreasing, x-intercept, y-intercept, absolute minimum, global minimum. All these stuffs I want you to understand. Let's go over that one by one, and then I'll give you the questions. So if you're given a function, right, you should be able to understand what is the x-intercept. Some of them you already know. Y-intercept. Any function if you're given, you should be able to say all these. What did I say then? Increasing interval, decreasing interval. If you're given a function, you should be able to say all this. Then global, see, some of this is in algebra 2, new. I won't ask you for that, okay? Global minimum, global maximum, relative minimum, relative maximum. See here, global minimum is also called absolute minimum and absolute. I'm taking the time to write down so that you get this digested in your brain. You don't need to study again. Okay. What else? Let me check quickly. Zeros, function values. Yep. Zeros. Absolute values are x-intercepts are also called zeros, or what is the other name? I forgot. Roots. And then function values. This identifying the value of a function at a given x point you already know. X-intercept is the point at which the function, the graph cuts the x-axis. Okay. How about y-intercept is the graph value, the graph when it cuts the y-axis. Suppose let's say we have this function. What is this function basically? What is this function? This is a quadratic function. So this is your y-intercept. This coordinate point is your y-intercept. This is your x-intercept. This you already know, right? And the function value, you know how to find out f of 2. Here f of 0 is what? I'm sorry. F of 0 is this point. Let's say this is 4. F of 0 is 4. Okay. Now, let's say this is minus 2. Suppose let's say they have given you f of 0 is f of x is minus 2. What is x? X will be, f of x is 0. What is x? X will be minus 2. So these things you already know. I don't think I need to revise. So I'm not going to take this into picture, this into picture, or this into picture. Now, what is the increasing interval for this function? What is the increasing interval for this function? Anybody can try explaining. If it is incorrect, I will help or somebody will help. Go ahead. Feel free to, guys. Which is the increasing interval? Any thoughts? Okay, I'll go ahead. Okay. Increasing.
Wait, is it like the y value goes up as you
Yep.
left, right?
So which is the increasing interval?
The y.
Yeah, but increasing interval means you have to put x points, right? The starting point and the ending point where the y value is increasing.
Oh, is it 0?
X values you're going to put.
Okay.
So it is from minus 2 to infinity. Can I put like that? That is the starting point. Minus 2 to infinity is an increasing interval. And please remember, this is a part of algebra 2. Notations, teachers are not going to take sympathy on you. Oh, it's okay, you did not use the right bracket, I'll give you points. No, algebra 2, they will just like that take away points, and the scores will come down very easily in your school test if you don't use proper brackets. There are different types of brackets you can use. This is parenthesis, this is square brackets, this is curly braces. Curly braces come in discrete functions or in set notations. I'll help you there. Okay, I'll tell you where when comes, but please understand you can use parenthesis, square brackets or curly braces. Okay, if you misplace these, you're not going to be given points at all. They will not be. They will dock points clearly. Wherever there is a minor mistake of misusing this, you will not get points. Increasing, decreasing interval always comes in parenthesis. There is no change to that. No, not one time you'll use anything else. It will always be parenthesis. The starting x value, ending x value. Okay. Decreasing means y value has to decrease. Let's see. Y value decreases, right? Y value decreases here to here. But what is the lowest x value where it starts decreasing? Can I say minus infinity to minus 2? Does it make sense? Minus infinite? No, Ananya. Where is that? You didn't understand. Tell me.
Oh no, I was just shaking my head.
Okay. So you understood?
Yeah.
Okay. So minus infinity to minus 2 is your decreasing interval here. Your increasing interval, you're always telling your x starting point, x ending points, x starting point, x ending points for increasing, decreasing intervals. Any questions? Okay.
So isn't it just the domain of the function then?
Good question, Annam. Domain of the function is basically domain of the function is minus infinity to plus infinity, right, ma?
Oh, okay.
You see, in that, one thing I can say is increasing interval has to be a subset of the domain. Decreasing interval has to be a subset of the domain. Got it, ma?
Yeah.
Sometimes, let's say for a linear function, right? Is there a decreasing interval? No. There is only increasing interval. Domain and the increasing interval matches. You got it?
Yeah.
Can I move on?
Yeah.
Now, I have not discussed these. Okay? These are called extremas. This is a new term which we are studying in Algebra 2. Extremas. Extrema means minimum, maximum. Extreme things we are studying, right? So they are called minimum and global minimum, global or absolute minimum, global maximum or absolute maximum, relative minimum or relative maximum. Okay, these are called extremas of any function. We are just discussing functions. Okay, whatever extra points I can tell you about a function that you have learnt in Algebra 1, that's what we are doing in this class. Okay, so let's see this one. Let's see this function. This is a good function to analyze. Let's have this function, or can I make it bigger for you guys? So it will be nicer for you. Hold on. Let me get this like this. Okay. We are going to talk about extremas. Okay. So let's see. This is a minimum. Minimum means y value is at its minimum. This is a minimum, right? Let's see relative minimums. Relative minimums. There are many minimums, right? You see, these are minimums. Okay, first let's do the minimums. What are the minimums? Minimums happen at when minus 4, x equal to minus 4 is a minimum. X equal to 6 as a minimum, right? Now, which is the global minimum? The name itself says global minimum means it is the absolute minimum of all minimums. So, x equal to minus 4 is a global minimum of this function, meaning of all the minimums, which is the lowest y value becomes your global or absolute minimum. Okay. Relative minimum is, yeah, the graph comes to a lower point, but it is not the lowest of the lowest. So this one is x equal to 6. Make sense?
I have a question.
Yes.
So if you say that the graph comes to a lower point, but then it's not the lowest point, then can't everything be a relative minimum if it's not the maximum, the global maximum?
Nice. If it is not the global minimum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see here, this function starts here, stops here, within that domain which is the global minimum.
Yeah, but then you said relative minimum is some like a point that's lower, but it's not the lowest.
Correct.
So then if it's not if it's relative to the lowest point, then any of them can be relatively
Oh yeah,
minimum.
there can be many relative minimums.
Okay.
Am I making, okay, let's extend this graph. If it's like this is also another relative minimum.
Okay.
Was that your question, Annam?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolute or global minimum has to be only one in the graph. Relative minimum can be many, right?
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Would it be a relative minimum if after it goes down, it stays the same? Or does it have to go back up?
Not really. It can stay, meaning minimum points of the graph. If it reaches that minimum point, you can calculate it as a relative minimum.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? How about this? What are the maximum points in the graph? X equal to minus 6, x equal to minus 2, x equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, right? X equal to minus 2, sorry. Minus 6, minus 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, or everywhere you have a maximum. However, the global max is what? Global maximum occurs at x equal to minus 2. Makes sense? But there are so many relative maximums. Am I making sense? Okay. So x value at which the y becomes maximum or minimum is your global and relative maximums. So how about, now we did this, right? Extremas we did. But I would like you to try this one. Just send the answer to me for this one. That will tell me whether you understood. Go ahead and tell me the answer for this one. See, okay, one request to you guys. One request to you, when you write the absolute minimum, either write, okay, let me show you how to write the absolute, the global minimum, global maximum. Let me tell you, hold on. When you want to write the previous graph, let me show you with the previous, wait guys, don't send the answer to me. First, let me show you how to send the global minimum, global maximum to me, okay? I'll go to the previous graph and show you. Then you can use this graph and you can tell me, okay? So this was your earlier graph, right? If I want the absolute maximum is here. I will write it out as minus 2, 6. This is your absolute maximum. Okay, or you can send it as y equal to 6. Okay, now absolute minimum, how will you write? Same thing guys, minus 4 minus 3. Either send it like this or y equal to minus 3. This is the way you write your absolute maximum or absolute minimum. Go ahead. You get it, guys? I am going slowly. The pace will ramp up from next class or the next class. I'm going really slowly, but that's okay. Definitely don't miss the next 2 classes or 3 classes at least, guys, because we are going to deal with all the functions and start transformations. That's my request. Global minimum is, I'm checking.
It's Priya.
Mm-hmm.
The class ends at 7 o'clock, right?
Class ends at 7 o'clock, yes. You have to
Okay.
go?
Yeah, I have to go at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay.
But Dhruv, is it every week?
What do you mean?
Will it be like that? See, the thing is, algebra
No.
literally goes a little ahead of meaning, more than the time usually, ma. Okay, that's why I asked the next class to come 10 minutes later.
It's just this class.
Sure. Left to you, okay, but I don't want to miss. I don't want you to miss. That's why.
I also need to leave exactly at 7. I have to go to a dinner.
Absolutely. Okay, so you have zeros. Okay, nice. Okay, global minimum is. Which graph did I give you? I am going crazy. Absolute maximum is. Oh yeah, Prisha, good job. If I'm right, global minimum, global maximum are all new to you, right, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Samyukta. Hi, Samyukta.
Hi.
You've joined the G78 class, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Can I put you in the waiting room and let you back once this class gets over?
Okay.
You can be in the waiting room, no problem. Okay.
Okay.
I'll pull you back. Okay.
Mhm.
Same thing for. I'll pull you back from the waiting room. Pranavi. Pranavi, you have to log in with your first name, last name, Pranavi. Okay, so everybody got it right. I think I have verified most of yours. Vibha, Myra. This one 3 correct. -3, 1 5. Yeah. Oh, very nice. Okay, you're all getting it last. Yeah, correct. Mac. Yeah. Isha, correct. Vinisha, correct. Krishav, correct. Ananya, correct. JSI, correct. Johan, correct. Shreya, correct. Okay. You're only using parenthesis for now. Obvious, correct. Okay. You're only using parenthesis for the increasing, decreasing interval and for also global minimum, global maximum. Okay. Now, I did not ask you questions on the other one, right? I'm not going to ask you y-intercept, x-intercept. Okay. So, let's see this. This is a different question. Let's see. How about this? You know what you're going to write down for this one? You're going to write a local. See, relative maximum is also called as local maximum. I forgot to tell you the word. Relative maximum is also called local maximum. So, name a local maximum between -2 and 2. Name a local maximum. Name a local maximum between -2 and 2. Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. This is a good one. You get it, guys? Oh wow, Annam correct. Lasya correct. Some of you have not answered. I'm a little disappointed when I don't see many answers. Krishiv correct, Shreya correct. Prisha correct, Dhruv correct. JS correct. Shreya correct. Johan, I didn't check your answer. JSI correct. Johan correct. Avyut. Why is 0, 4 Avyut? 0, 0, right? Avyut.
I didn't really get it.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah, no problem. So between -2 and 2, right? Is there a local maximum point? Do you see any maximum point? Maximum points in the graph are this and this, right, Avyut?
Oh, okay.
So the local maximum between -2 and 2 is this point. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
See, before you get confused, right, you just put out all the maximum points, put a dot. Okay, see which is the maximum that is asked. Based on the context, you can answer later.
Wait, Miss Priya, you can say y is equal to 0 too, right?
You can say
Y is equal to 0 as well.
y equal to 0, or you can say it as 0, 0.
Okay.
Makes sense? Yeah. Increasing, suppose let's say, okay, if I ask you, name one increasing interval. If I say increasing interval, right, that is when you need to write two x values. What are they? -4, 0. This is an increasing interval. The other increasing interval is 2, 6. Does that make sense? This is an increasing interval, right? How about a decreasing interval? 0, 2 is the decreasing interval. There you see the y values decreasing, but you put down your x values. Make sense? Okay. Those of you who wanted to leave sharp at 8, you can leave. But let me finish this for the others. Another 2 minutes I'll take. Okay. You can leave if you really want to, whoever wants to. There were 2 people who said. Okay. Writing out the domain and range, can I give it to you as a homework, or do you want me to? Yeah, we'll discuss this next week. Okay. So okay, let's just discuss this one piece. What type of a function is this? We'll be discussing more properties of functions first, basic functions. What type of function is this? What type of function is this? What type of function is this? There's a name of a function, right?
Discrete.
Discrete function. Because, see, why it is called discrete function? Between this we came across in algebra 1, maybe you did not remember. Between these 2 points, right, there is no continuity, right? So this is called a discrete function. Then what is a continuous function? Continuous function is this. This is a continuous function. Let me show you. This is a continuous function. So when you come to the domain and range of this, right, you cannot use your brackets and all. You will have to use curly braces. Why? Because it is only at certain points the function is itself defined. So you'll have to write only those points within the curly braces. So when it comes to discrete functions, you will write your domain and range in curly braces. We will discuss this next week. I'm not going to give you homework on this. Whereas when you discuss the domain and range of a continuous function, you will start putting it in this bracket, or sometimes you will use this. I'll talk to you about this next week. Okay. So the one is continuous function, one is discrete function. Okay. Now what did we do this class? We just went over some basics from algebra 1, and we did some extra properties that were new in algebra 2. However, for next week, I will continue with function characteristics and then go over at least 5 or 6 important functions that we will be using in algebra 2. Okay, yeah, so we will end there, but please, homework will be very minimum this week. Only the couple of topics that I've covered, the basics I'll give. Okay, from next week it will definitely ramp up, guys, and by next week I'll split this group into two. One will meet on Fridays, one will meet on Sundays. Any questions for me? Please stay, ask, and then go. If you don't have any questions, we can log off and we can see later too. Very nice Annam and Advait this week. Yeah. If you have any questions, stay. If you don't have any questions, we'll see you next week. Have a nice week ahead. Enjoy your summer break, but please do the homework as well.
Bye, Miss Priya.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Miss Priya.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Miss Priya,
Yes, Lassie, I'm here.
can you explain increasing and decreasing intervals one more time, please?
Absolutely, yes. Okay. This one, do you see? It's increasing, right, ma?
Yeah.
The y value. Okay, let's call this function.
Hi, Miss Priya.
Bye, ma. Have a nice week ahead. What is this, ma? What is this interval?
It's increasing.
Increasing. So let's say this is -2 to 4. -2 to, what is then how will you write the increasing interval? How will you denote this increasing interval? -2 comma?
4.
No. This is your x value. This is your y value. Be very careful. -2 comma? Huh?
Is that not 0 then?
0. That is where it gets confusing. You'll write only your x values on the increasing decreasing interval. You got it?
Okay.
Now decreasing interval you tell. You tell a decreasing interval. 1 minute, guys. G78 I have not started. You tell me another decreasing interval.
4 comma 0.
Decreasing interval. Only the x values, right? This is your decreasing interval, right, ma?
Yeah. Oh, no, it would be 0 comma 4 then.
0,4. Can I say 4.5, ma?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, did you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's confusing. You see, this is where people get docked points just like that in algebra too. They won't be sympathetic with you at all. You see? So you need to be very careful. The more you practice, you'll get it.
Okay.
Okay, any questions for me other than this?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Good, ma. Bye-bye. See you.
Bye.
See you next week, ma.
See you next week.
Hi, guys. 1 minute, guys. Let me stop and 1 second. Stop. No, I don't want to stop. Hold on. Stop share. Hi, guys. How are you all? Hi, Samyukta. You're new to me, right?
Yeah.
I know. Good to see you.
Mm.
You're Bhavisha's daughter, right? Correct? Bhavisha's your mom? No? No, let me check. Okay, one request to you all, guys. I really want you to log in with your first name, last name without fail. That is my only way. I'm going to track attendance properly hereafter. So that way Bhavisha, okay. Bhavisha is also new to me. Correct, ma?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So let's, I just want to compare, ma. Since this is the first week, I want to make sure who is in, who is not here, and I need to communicate with the parents who are not there. Izzy, nice to see you back. Adrit, nice to see you back. Did you all enjoy the break?
Yeah.
Nice. Vaibhav, sorry Vaibhav, did I confuse you? Vaibhav, are you able to hear us? I don't think he's hearing us. Okay.
Miss Priya.
Yes, ma. Tell me.
I think my parents got removed from the WhatsApp group chat, so they're not in it anymore. Could you add them back?
No, right, ma. See, I did delete everything because it's very confusing if I retain people. So I just created new ones and send the links in welcome email.
Okay.
They
I'll
can
tell
join.
them that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Really appreciate it. Okay, make sure your parents join the WhatsApp group, guys. It's so important. It is very useful in case of emergency communication. Okay. Samyukta, first name, last name. If you want, you can log out and log back in quickly with your first name, last name. Adrit, I'll wait. I'm not going to start. Today being the first class, I'll definitely wait. Izzy, you as well. First name, last name. So that's the only way I can track attendance.
Like, for my last name, do I just have to put my initials?
No, full name, please. Please.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. You're able to hear me, Vaibhav, now?
I could use the mute button.
No problem. Sorry, Vaibhav, for the confusion.
It's okay.
Adrit, your full name, Adrit. There are two Adrits now.
I logged out, so I don't
No
know.
problem, Adrit. I can pull you out back. Okay. I'm not seeing Samyukta back. I don't know. Can we wait another minute? Okay, guys. We'll wait 1 minute, guys, till she logs in because I said I'll wait, right? Yes, I think they're back. You know, I don't know how to admit them. Yes, they're there. You're going to give me 1 minute till I look at your attendance as well, guys. Since it's the first class, I really want to make sure who is in there, who is not in here, and why are they not in here. Everything I need to know. From next week, it will be automatically tracked. Okay, now who all didn't come today? Let's see. 7, 8. Okay, Pokhirina is here, Bhavisha is here, Arnav is not in here, Kanishka is not in here. Oh my goodness. Arnav, Kanishka. Okay, let me quickly check with them, guys. Arnav, Kanishka. Pranavi, did your mom, dad? Yeah, you're here, Pranavi. Okay. Samyukta, you're here. Okay. Adrit is here. Huh? Okay. Arnav is not in here. Kanishka is not in here. Where are they? Give me 1 minute, guys. Since this is the first class, I do take the time. Okay. Arnav. Kanishka. Since this is the first class, I make sure I remind the parents. Okay, let's go ahead. So in seventh grade, right? Do you know that you will be studying both 7th grade benchmarks and 8th grade benchmarks? You all are aware of it, guys? Bhavisha, Samyukta, do you know that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you will be studying all of the 7th grade benchmarks and you will be studying some of the 8th grade benchmarks that are useful for Algebra 1. Okay, and with Samyukta, Bhavisha, and Pranavi and Adrit EC2, I would really like to know what star you're all going to take as we move forward, right? Not immediately. When the school reopens, please check and let me know what star test you'll be taking, whether you'll be taking 7 or 8. Makes sense? Some of the ISDs decide to administer 7. Some of them decide to administer 8. If you take up 8, right, the financial literacy part is a little iffy because they don't discuss in class, but then some of it might be a little difficult if you take 8. So I would like to know which star are you guys going to take, particularly Bhavisha and Samyukta. Make sense? Okay. Okay. Do you all remember real number system, guys? Do you all remember real number system?
Not really.
Not. Nice. Yama, go ahead.
I kind of remember.
Kind of remember.
Yeah, same. I kind of remember.
Okay, let's see what you remember. If you don't remember, I'm here to help, okay? Okay, you're seeing my board, whiteboard with 2 graphs. Correct, guys? Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, we'll start with real number system, which is what you started in grade 6 as well, right? So, it's the same, but then
Oh yeah. My bad.
but the depth of coverage is very different. Depth of coverage of the same topic will be so different between 6 and 7. Okay. Now, do you all remember what is the smallest set of numbers? Who remembers it? Bhavisha remembers it? I didn't mean to bug you in the first class, but I'm just asking whether you remember. You can feel free to say no, auntie, yes, auntie.
No, auntie.
Okay, no problem. Do you remember, Ma? No? Okay, that's okay. Who remembers?
Is it?
What is the smallest set of numbers that we have? Same Venn diagram I have drawn. Those who have been with me for 6, you will know.
Are those counting numbers?
Yes, counting numbers.
Oh, okay.
Counting numbers. Counting numbers start with
1,
2, 3,
3, 4, 5. Those are all positive numbers when you look at them. And then they're all whole numbers, you see. But the one thing to note is 0 is not included. You cannot use 0 to count. That is why they're called counting numbers, and 0 is not included. Can I move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me draw a bigger circle. See, when you look at the diagram itself, this is a Venn diagram. So, the bigger circle contains a smaller circle. That means, when I call out the bigger circle, it means that the smaller circle is also a part of the bigger circle, right? What is that set of numbers?
Whole numbers?
whole numbers.
Whole numbers. However, the bigger circle is a bigger circle, right? So, it needs to have more than counting numbers. What is that extra thing in whole numbers? It is not
0.
0.
Good job. So, whole numbers constitute 0 and all of the counting numbers. Can I move on?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's go ahead with more. What is that?
Integers.
Integers?
Good job. If you've been with me, you should really know this because this was a first class of 6 as well. However, here it's going to be a lot more in depth, okay? What is that? That is extra. See, the bigger blue color circle, which I can call.
I think there's like negative numbers.
Exactly, ma. Negative numbers is included in integers. Hey, Vaibhav, you remember? Nice, Vaibhav.
Yeah.
Okay. Negative numbers. Negative numbers means I can include the, what to say, -1, -2, -3. That is the extra bit, okay? But integers will always contain whole and counting numbers. But one thing, before I move on, right, I want to tell you something. If I call out, let's say I call out 0, okay? I know 0 is an integer, I agree. But when you tell me, when I call out 0 and ask you what type of a number it is, I want you to tell the innermost circle.
Oh.
You got it? It should be the innermost circle. It should not be like 0. Yes, it is an integer. You can argue with me. 0 is an integer. Why can't I say 0 is an integer? Because it is inside integers only. But then, the innermost circle is the most specific category for that number. So, you should call it as whole number. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I don't want this. Let's see. What about this circle?
Rational
numbers.
What comes there?
Like a
Fractions and decimals.
Fraction. Basically, any number that can be expressed as p by q. Okay, that will involve decimals as well. Some of the decimals can be expressed as a fraction, some can't be. Okay, so how do you differentiate them? Suppose, let's say 1 by 17. What type of a number is that?
Rational.
Rational, yes. Suppose if I have 0.1212121212. Instead of writing this, I will write it down as 1.12 repeating. That means whatever is under the line is going to repeat. So, what type of a number is this?
Rational.
Rational. Why it is rational?
Because like it's like you know what's gonna come next. Like it's repeating, but
exactly.
Yeah.
The word rational means they are sane numbers. They are not insane. They are not messy. They are not irrational. They have a brain. They know how they repeat. See, they know how they repeat. They know their pattern for themselves. So, this is the way to remember, okay? Rational means they have some sanity to them. They know how they repeat. They know themselves. They are sane numbers, okay? But there are some insane numbers. What are they?
irrational.
Irrational numbers. What comes there?
Like 0.1. Like
I.
random. Yeah.
I.
Yeah.
I. What else?
Um.
Till this you studied in 6th grade. So the extra bits
E.
are what we are studying in 7th grade, huh?
E.
E, okay.
Numbers, or I mean letters.
No, let us come in somewhere else.
Hmm.
Square root of 2, square root of 3, square root of 5, square root of 7, square root of 6,
Oh.
square root of 8, square root of 11, square root of 4. What type of a number is it, guys? That's a challenge question. Square root of 4 is what type of a number?
Counting number.
Good job. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 is a counting number. Make sense?
Yeah.
Whereas, why these square roots come in irrational numbers? Because when I express them as decimal, right? When I convert them into a decimal, right? See, square root of 2, let's say. What happens is, the digits that come after the decimal point are unpredictable. I don't know the pattern of repetition of these numbers, of these digits after the decimal point. That is why they are insane, irrational. They don't have rationality to them. So they are irrational numbers and they will constitute all of this. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the system, the entire rational and irrational numbers, let's put them into a big rectangle. Okay. Though that forms the real number system. Any
Okay.
questions?
No.
Now, what is outside of the real number system? There is something outside of the real number system. What is it? Okay, before I go ahead, right, the way the class goes, right, at least for Babisha and Samyukta, I have to tell, you can always chat with me. You cannot chat between your friends during the class, okay? That's how it is structured. You're not allowed. You're not allowed means you cannot chat. But then for every question asked, right, whenever you have the answer, you have to chat with me. If you don't know, you can always feel free to say I don't know, and you can chat with me. Make sure you're able to chat with me right now. If you're not able to, let me know. Let's help out each other and make sure you're able to chat with me. Okay, and then there is a raise hand button. Wherever you have a doubt, you can use the raise hand button to just press on it and tell me, hey, I did not understand. Please stop. Let's go over it. You see what I mean? Anytime you can say, feel free to say, okay? And there is absolutely nothing wrong in making a mistake or an answer. If you don't have it correctly, it's really okay. That's why we have the class. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So please, and in homework, right, usually what happens is, if you're given a homework, you submit it and you don't know. Let's say, see, the intent of the classes are not to see whether you have every answer correctly. That is not my deal. Okay, it is your accountability. I will give you the answer keys as well. You have to go through, meaning you have to do your homework. Please don't type your answer on the computer. Okay, please don't type your answers on the computer. Answers are not what I want. I'm not going to award points for your answers. Okay, you have to work it out. Have a math notebook. It has to be the same notebook for the entire year. Use that notebook, like you will know, like at the end of 6 months, you'll know what I have covered during the 6 months if you have the same notebook. Okay, take notes during the class. If you have trouble understanding, ask, do the homework, take pictures. You can use an app called Cam Scanner, CAMSCANNER, to make a PDF and upload it back to Google Classroom. Okay, it is really easy, not hard. Okay, don't depend on your parents to do this. You're all entering 7th grade. Okay, I asked my 3rd graders to do this by themselves after 2 weeks. Okay, so you can take pictures. You can use Cam Scanner by yourself. Have Google Classroom app installed, Cam Scanner app installed. Once you use the Cam Scanner, you can directly upload it to Google Classroom. Make sense? And how do you do the homework? In your notebook with your pencil and paper. Otherwise, alternative is, there are people who do their homework directly in the computer. But how? They will have the stylus to write it as notes in the computer. Okay, meaning use a stylus and you can work it out as usual. As you do in a notebook, you'll do it directly in a computer. Okay, that also I have seen. You can submit it like that. Any questions? And succeeding classes, we will review the homework for the first 10-15 minutes. Please circle Meaning note down the questions in the homework where you have questions. You did not know how to do. You checked the answer, but your answer was not right and you did not know how to get the answer. Please have a note in your notebook. Mark those down. Come back and ask. We will discuss in class. Any questions? Sorry, sorry. What was that, ma'am? Go ahead, Samyukta.
Okay, so for like putting the PDF in like Google Classroom with Cam Scanner, are you saying that we have to like put like our notes that we did in our notebook in Google Classroom?
Not necessary. Not necessary, but if you share with me, I'm always happy to see what you did.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So is that what the
Go ahead.
Oh, so is that what like the Cam Scanner app is for? Okay.
Basically, Cam Scanner app can take photos of whatever you have done, multiple pages at one shot, and creates a PDF.
Oh.
Make sense?
Yeah, so then we attach that in the Google Classroom? Okay.
So you know the real number. Yeah, go ahead.
Miss Priya, on the email you sent us, is it like the link for joining the new Google Classroom?
Yes, that is also there.
Okay.
That is also there. WhatsApp group link. Please read, meaning maybe your moms and dads don't have time to read. You get the welcome email, read it through one by one, and ask me questions when you have. Okay. Okay. So we have the real number system. Now there are some numbers like this: a plus bi. That means you can have 3 plus 4i, 3 minus 4i, 4 minus 2i, 4 plus 2i. What are all these? These are called imaginary numbers. Okay, I'm not going to discuss this with you now, but they are the numbers that are outside of the real number system. They come outside of the rectangle. Okay, we are not going to deal with them right now because of the I, right? This is the imaginary part, this is the real part of the, an imaginary number has real and an imaginary part. Make sense? So those numbers we are not going to deal with at all, but I want you to know that there is something called imaginary numbers and real numbers. In the real number system, whatever you have studied in 6th grade becomes a part of your real number system. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Shall I move on?
Yeah.
Now, okay, let me make sure I'm recording the class. All have forgotten the class. 1 second, guys.
No.
Is the class being recorded? I just want to.
Yeah, I see it recorded. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for telling. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now, how about, I'm going to give you some questions, okay? This is a good one. How about this? How about this? Before I forget, guys, by next week, right? You all know what is 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square? How many of you know this?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. How many of you know 10 square, 11 square, 12 square, 13 square?
Yeah, I know that too.
Yeah, I know.
I only know until 15 though.
Okay. You know what? I really want each of you to by heart whatsoever you're going to by heart the values of all of these till 25 square. Can I expect that by next week? Okay, this is going to be so useful for you. Okay, those who don't do, meaning many of 90% of kids don't do. Okay, then you suffer with irrational numbers. Okay, so I really want you to by heart this. By heart means if I ask 16 square, hey, you should be able to say it is 256. Got it? 20 square, 400. 21 square, 441. Like that you need to say, please memorize and come. I will put down that as a separate homework itself. Please memorize. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Now I'll stop this. Go ahead and try this. You have to chat the answer with me. So that way I understand who understood, who did not.
What question number do we put it as?
What question number 1? Sorry, Pranay.
Okay.
I always say, hey, put the question numbers when you answer. Go ahead.
Pizza time.
Okay, wait.
Go ahead. Did you get it, guys? I am yet to check your answers in chat, ma. If you don't know how to answer, Babisha, Samyukta, you will be the only ones you don't know. If you don't know, it's okay. You can ask. Babisha got it. Good job. Contains only rational numbers. Babisha, is that right, Babisha? It's okay. Meaning, I said right. Does not matter one bit if you get it wrong. Nobody is going to judge. Everybody gets it wrong in this class. Everybody at some point gets it wrong. Does not matter one bit. Yeah, I'm waiting for your answers. Nobody is answering. Oh, is it hard? Please tell me if it is hard, right? Huh?
I sent my answer.
You send your answer. Wait, ma, I'm not seeing any answers. Vaibhav sent it out. That's right, Vaibhav. What makes you think you share with me, then I'll help you. What makes you, where are you stuck? Share with me, I'll help you. Because I'm sure another 2 of you will be stuck with the same thing and you're just not telling. Samyukta, I don't think that's right. Babisha also had the same answer. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay. Babisha and Samyukta, this one is 11. See, that's why square root is, you should know, right? 11 square, if you know 121, then you'll know square root of 121 is 11. Makes sense, ma?
Yes.
See, that is why I'm asking you to memorize. So it's okay. Now, square root of 196, right? 196.
14.
Yeah, 14. Good. 24 is irrational. How do you say that? We will analyze that. Okay, it is irrational. 12 is rational. So contains only rational numbers when you come to that, right? When you come to the D option, right? Square root of 31 is irrational, ma. Babisha and Samyukta. Okay, why I'll tell you. Okay, I'll come to that now. Okay, so there it is irrational. So this also has irrational number. This also has irrational number. This is irrational. So this is the only one that is all rational. Make sense? Arnav,
Yeah.
thank you for joining late. Okay, I'm glad you came in after I reminded. Okay, next week you remember, okay?
Yeah, I forgot about it
No
and I
problem. No,
realized.
see, this is the first class. That's why I take the time to remind you all. Can I
Miss
move on?
Priya,
Yeah.
could you like explain numbers? I mean,
I'll tell you.
answer
Yes, I'll tell you.
choice
I'll answer choice.
C, like how it's correct.
Oh, because see, this is 13, this is 11, 5 by 2. Any P by Q, any number P by Q, numerator by denominator is rational. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one contains all rational numbers.
Okay.
Adrit, did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, he seems to have gotten it. Let's say once so guys, these square roots, right? I don't think you're very used to this. That's why you're struggling. Let's see how not to suffer and struggle. If you're given square root of 12, what is the square root? How to simplify that? You know, we have all drawn prime factorization tree. Have you all drawn prime factorization tree?
Yeah.
In 6th grade, you've drawn.
Yeah.
So 2, 2, 3. So that is a prime factorization tree. You know, I'll simplify this as 2 times 2 times 3. Any questions still here?
No.
Now, square rooting. What is this function square rooting? For every 2 copies of the same number, I will take one out and write one out of this. What is this? This is called a radical. The symbol is called a radical. Whatever each number inside is called radicand. Basically, this is a radicand. Okay, this symbol is called a radical. Can I move on?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how to simplify this? As I said, right, 2 copies of every number. I can take one out and write. Okay, I took one out and write. But the 3 does not have its pair, so you leave it there. 2 root 3. Any questions? Now, this is an irrational number. As a result, root 12 is an irrational number. Make sense?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to you about root 18.
Wait, Miss Priya.
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
So, if in answer choice A, how is 12 a irrational number? Because it doesn't have the little box thing.
No. I'm not talking about this problem at all. I'm showing you how to simplify radicals.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm just trying to show you how to simplify radicals. Make sense?
Yeah.
How to simplify root 18? Write out the prime factorization tree. Right?
It's 3.
Yeah, ma, sorry. Right?
It'd be 3 and then 2.
3 square root of 2. When you send the answer to me, you can write it like this. Just 1 second, guys.
Okay.
Okay. Now, 3 square root of 2. Did you all get it? Root 18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you to simplify root 48? These are the extras that we start learning in grade 7, grade 8.
In the chat, do we put
Yeah,
question number 2?
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, you can call out if you want to, but I would like you to answer in chat.
Okay.
I sent my answer.
No problem, Arnav. I will go over that for you again. Okay? Just 1 second. Let them answer. I'll go over that again, Arnav. Thanks for letting me know that you did not understand. Oh, you got it? Arnav, what are you saying? Tell me. Shout out.
I was listening, but like I don't understand it.
No problem. I'll help you. I'm saying. I'll go over it again.
Wait, this is the second question, right?
Second question. Yes, ma. Sorry, Bradavi. You're perfect.
No, that wasn't front of it, but okay.
Oh, yeah. Easy. Pranavi, is that the answer for this one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
that's not correct.
Okay.
What 2C? Easy. Where are the options? I gave you to simplify square root of 48. You are saying C. I didn't understand what you're saying.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to do the question again.
No, I want you to simplify square root of 48.
Wait, oh, how? Shoot, my bad. Miss Priya?
Yeah, ma?
I don't
Okay,
get how.
Yeah. I see. Many of you are not getting it. Okay, I'm going to go over. Okay, let me go over, guys. 48. Please do the prime factorization. 2, 24, 2, 12. Let me do it for you, okay? Then Samyukta, I'll come to you, ma. 1 minute. 2, 2, 3. So, Samyukta, I'll come to you. Let me finish.
Okay, yeah.
I write down as 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. Now, for every two copies of the same number, I write it outside. For every two copies of the same number, I write it outside. 3 does not have a pair, I write it like this. Now, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 root 3.
Okay. I didn't know what to do because I had multiple twos.
I know. I did not show you that, right? Yes, true, Pranavi. Arnav, did you get it?
Yes, I got it.
Samyukta, what's your question, ma'am?
Oh, never mind. I was gonna ask you if I got my answer right, but you already showed us, so.
Okay, nice. Did you get your answer right? I am curious. Yes, you missed the 2 because I didn't show you that you have to multiply.
Yeah.
Can I move on?
Oh, I have one more thing.
Yeah,
So
please, go
this
ahead.
time we had 4 twos, right? So if we had 6 twos, would we have to
2, 2, 2, 8. You got
Okay.
it? For
Yeah.
every two copies of a number, you are bringing it out. Whatever is outside, you are going to multiply and write down. Make sense?
Yeah.
How about 300? Square root of 300. You guys do now. Bhavisha and Samyukta, which ISD do you go to? I know everything about the others, but Bhavisha, which ISD? Just remind me. I know your dad and mom said, okay, but just remind me, Samyukta and Bhavisha.
I go to Crossfire ISD.
You, ma?
Me?
Yes, Bhavisha.
Plano ISD.
Okay. Plano, which school do you go to? Because Plano is very dear to me. Which school?
I go to Robinson.
Oh, Robinson. Okay. My daughter studied at Rice.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
I set my answer.
You send your answer. Yes, Vaibhav. Vaibhav, is it too easy here? Are you fitting in?
Yeah, I mean, like, I still have to learn, right?
But you like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Priya,
See, Vaibhav.
if
Yes.
there's like a two pair of like another number, do you do the same like what you did with the 2?
You can tell me what you're confronting. I'll help you. Write it on the board, Pranavi. I'll help you.
So like
Vaibhav, since you attend the other class, right? That's why it's very easy here. Okay. But I think it's good for you.
I don't know how to like write it on the board, but like if like in the other problem it was like every 2 pair. What
Yeah.
if there's like like other numbers other than 2? Do you do the same thing?
Yeah, I do the same thing. Yes. If you get, if you, let's say you have something like this, Pranavi.
No, like a 5.
A 5.
Or, like,
Again, a 5. Like this?
yeah.
Yeah. One of the 2 you bring out. One of the 3 you bring out. One of the 5 you bring out. So the answer is 30.
Oh, okay, I got it. Thank you. Do we put this as question number 3?
Yes, I wrote
Okay,
it already
sorry.
before you asked me.
I didn't see.
Do we just put it as a single number or like a number then square root of a number?
You write the number first, then square root, whatever is inside the square root. Am I making sense? Did I answer your question, Samyukta?
Is my answer correct?
1 minute, ma. What is that, Samyukta?
Oh, never mind.
You have your answer? You got your question answered?
Yeah.
Where are you getting the 17, Adrit? Where in the world did you get that 17 from? Tell me.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
You tell me. No. Did you prime factorize?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you make a mistake. You know, right? At the 300.
Oh, I forgot to do the
5, 10, 5, 5, 5, 2. Where are you getting the 17? I only get this. 3, 2, 5, 5, 2. So instead of the 5, I take a 5.
made a
Instead of
mistake
the
on my
2, I
side.
take a 2. And then the 3 does not have its pair, I maintain it outside. 5 times 2 is a 10 root 3 is your answer. You can write it out as 10 square root 3.
I was just about to type it, Miss Priya.
No problem. Can I move on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about, I'll give you one more. 480. That's a good one. But I want to show you something else. We are moving slowly, guys. 1 or 2 weeks, I'll ramp up the speed. Is it right?
I
don't know.
submitted my answer.
Me too.
Bhavisha, one thing. There will never be a square root of 25. Why? Because square root 25 is inside means it can again be split into 5 and a 5, right? Ma?
I submitted my answer.
Bhavisha, yeah, 1 minute. Ma. Bhavisha, there can never be a 25 inside a square root.
Okay.
Okay, let
Can
me
I
see.
try again?
Yeah, try again, no problem. I think Pranavi's is right. Vaibhav, I feel like yours is incorrect, but let's do it and see, okay? 480, right? You can split it as what, ma? 2 and 240. Again 2 and 120. Okay, let me circle, otherwise I'll forget. 2 and 60. Then 2 and 30. Circling you won't forget, guys. 2 and 15. Then 5 and 3. Any questions? Let me write this down. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 5 twos are there, right? And then 5 and a 3. Okay, now instead of the 2 twos, I write one outside. Do methodically do, ma. Take your time and do. And then these 3 do not have their pairs, right? So it will be 4 square root of 30, right, guys? Vaibhav, did you miss one too?
Yeah.
I know. Pranavi was right. Okay. Did you get it? And does not matter if you didn't get it, okay? Nobody is going to even take an account of it. As long as you get it, that's what we want and it's good. Bhavisha, you got it, Bhavisha?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Adrit, you got it. Samyukta, you got it, ma?
Oh, yeah.
How about Izzy, you got it?
Almost.
Almost. Should I wait?
No, it's okay.
It's okay, okay. Okay, so that's how when you use each of this, okay, this will be written as 11 times 11. So answer is 11, that becomes a rational number. Got it? So that is why I'm saying you have to memorize squares, okay? Without memorizing squares, you will struggle in this, okay? Next week, make sure from 1 square to 25 square, you're thorough with it, okay? 31 is a prime number by itself. That is why it becomes an irrational number. Arnav, are you following Arnav?
Yeah.
Nice. How about this? Let me see, guys. Wait. Okay. I really want to make it harder. Yep. Let's see this one. Question number one. Question number one. Question number 111.
I sent my answer.
Wait. Only rational numbers.
I sent my answer.
Good job, Adrit. Not really, Pranavi.
Okay then. But is it correct now? Because I was hesitant on both of these answers.
Correct, but why did you have the confusion? Describe.
Because of the fractions.
Bhavisha, you have to describe why you said that. Arnav, correct. Bhavisha, go ahead and tell me why you say that.
Because all of them could fit in rational numbers.
How about square root of 8?
2.
Did you simplify and try? Simplify and try telling me. Mentally doing it won't work, guys. That's the deal. What did you get, Bhavisha? You're wanting to change your answer? Huh?
I got 2 square root 2.
Is that rational?
No.
So your answer is incorrect. Vaibhav, that's right. Can I get everybody's answer, guys? Even if you don't know, say I don't know IDK. That is an answer, right? IDK is an answer. But don't say IDK unless you really don't know. What is Z? Why you don't know? Tell me. If you don't, if you say IDK, I'll ask you why. Tell me.
I just don't know.
Okay. Hey, Samyukta. This is rational, this is rational, this is rational. I agree. But what about this 3 by 2? Square root of 3 by 2. Okay, guys. Please remember, okay? Square root of A is a number plus square root of B is not equal. These are properties. Please, these are important, okay? These are new to you. Square root of A minus square root of B can never be written as square root. You cannot combine or separate, okay? If you're given this, you cannot separate it like this. If you're given this, you cannot combine them. Whereas, square root of AB can be written as square root of A times square root of B. Square root of A by B can be written as square root of A divided by square root of B. Multiplication and division you can split or combine. Make sense?
Priya, can you leave that for another minute?
Yeah, sure. So these are the properties of radicals. Okay, addition and subtraction you cannot combine or split in radicals, whereas multiplication and division you can. Make sense? Those are properties, okay, that you should know. Okay, having said that, this is division. Can you split them? Division means can you split them like this? Yes, right? I can write it like this. So
Wait, what is that? What does that say? The word?
Properties, ma.
Oh, okay.
Properties of radicals. Now tell me guys, square root of 3 by 2, can I write it down as square root of 3 by square root of 2? I can. So is it rational or irrational?
Rational.
Why do you think it's rational? Square root of 3
It's
square
irrational.
root of, see,
Oh,
square
wait, never
root,
mind.
yes, let me tell you, square root of a prime number is irrational.
Oh, yeah.
So this entire thing becomes irrational. So C is not the answer. Bhavisha, did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay, now go ahead. You redo and send the answers. I'm going to wait this time. Take your time. These all take time for the first time. Because each one you need to find out, right? First few days you are going to struggle because you don't know how to factorize every number. You need to sit and do. Samyukta, that's correct, ma. You got it, Samyukta?
Yeah.
It takes time, but then if you do methodically, please take your time. Okay. Answer is, meaning target is perfection. Time comes next. What happened? Others are not answering. Bhavisha. Arnav, did you get it? Please don't make me call out. I don't mean to call you out like that.
I got it. I got it.
Did I send my answer?
Yeah, please.
Wait, did I?
It was this.
Did you? Who? Adrita?
Yeah.
Arnav, correct. Arnav, you sent it to me earlier too. Sorry, Arnav.
Yeah.
Bhavisha, I think you have a problem. Let me see, ma. See, this one is rational, ma. Correct. This knows. This is the same number rational. It knows. It is rational. It knows how it repeats you. That's fine. But square root of 24, did you simplify, Bhavisha?
Yeah.
What did you get?
2 square root of 6.
2 square root of 6. Correct. Is that rational?
No.
Yeah, I know this is a composite number. It's not a prime number. But then see, Bhavisha, square root of 2, square root of 3, square root of 4, you have a 2, nice 2. So it's not. Square root of 5, square root of 6, square root of 7, square root of 8. All these are irrational. 9, square root of 9 is a 3. So you cannot include square root of 10, square root of 11, square root of 12, square root of 13, square root of 14. All these are irrational. You got it? Unless you are able to separate and write down as a single whole number, all are irrational. Make sense? So this is irrational, so that's not the answer. Go ahead. I'm going to wait for Bhavisha. Okay. Now the others can go ahead and work on. Let's see. Let me see this one, guys. I will see how critically you think. Let me see. Which statement is correct? Question number 2. Question number 2. Question number 2. Please put question numbers and send the answer. Otherwise, it's very confusing.
I sent my answer.
Babisha correct, ma'am. Samyukta correct, ma'am. Vaibhav, C is not right, right, Vaibhav? Why C is correct? Maybe things like this would have brought down your score in SAS testing, I feel. Why did you say C? This is the same number, rational, rational, rational.
I'm
So
doing it for the next question.
oh, sorry. Okay. Next question. Sorry. That's true. You gave me 2, but that also is incorrect. Pranavi correct. Pranavi correct. Adrit correct. Okay, Bhavisha, Samyukta got it. Arnav, what is the answer? Easy, what is the answer for number 2?
I'm still doing it.
When you think about it, guys, all integers are... See, think about the big circle, small circle. You'll remember. All integers are rational numbers? Yes, right? Vaibhav? This is correct. All irrational numbers are whole numbers. My God, irrational number is outside. This is incorrect. Vaibhav, I know why you got confused. A real number is the big subset. Okay, inside that you have rational, irrational. You got it?
Oh, yeah.
So a real number cannot be a rational number. It can be irrational too. But a rational number must be a real number. You got it? So
Yeah.
that's why you got confused. So reading it multiple times is quite important. Can I move on?
Yes.
Now, okay, this is an easy peasy question. Let me see. While I give you this question, I want to explain one thing in it. Come on. Put question number 3. Question number 3. You know what? You cannot do this entire thing. Yeah, these are going to be a little difficult on you. Let me see how you guys do. You know what a cube root is, guys? Okay, do only 60 questions. G78, right? This class. Please don't write A, B, C, D as your answers for the homework. That's something I hate to see. I really need you to show your work for each question and do it in your notebook. If you're using a stylus and doing it, that's fine. But please do in the computer as if you're writing in your notebook. If you're able to do that, fine. If you're not able to do that, please use paper and pencil. Which number is rational? That's right, ma. Pranavi.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Vaibhav correct, yes, ma. Samyukta correct. Arnav correct. Babisha correct. Puharini. That's all. I'm going to finish. You want to go easy?
I have to because I have
No
something
problem.
after this.
Yeah. This is the last question. You can leave if you want to. I'll just discuss with the others and let you go. I think you got it, right? You go.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay. Bhavisha, you got it, ma?
Yeah.
Arnav, where is your answer? Adrit, correct. Arnav, did you see? Huh?
Yeah, I did. It's this.
See, now only you're sending. See, don't make me call out, right? Yes. Bhavisha and Samyukta, both of you got it? Question number 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bhavisha got it. Okay.
I'm back.
Samyukta, thanks, ma. Okay. A is correct. A is correct, guys. Here, what I wanted to discuss and let you go was this. Oh my gosh. Okay. What is this? 5 power of minus 3. What is that? Do you know what is that?
1 by 5 by 3. 5 to the power of 3. 1 by
Exactly. See,
5 to the power
this
of
is called a negative exponent. Negative exponent. I know that you all don't know this, and school is not going to discuss this, but I want you to know. 5 power of minus 3 means, see, when there is a negative exponent, you can convert it to positive. This is 5 power of 3 by 1, right? To convert your negative exponent to a positive exponent, you push it down and make your exponent positive. Make sense?
Yeah.
So it's 1
1 by 125. 5 times 5 times 5. Make sense?
Hmm.
Similarly, if we give you this, what is this number? Again, the exponent can never be negative. You have to make it positive. How do you do? Push it up. So the number becomes 5 power of 3. It just goes up, but then has a positive exponent. And then the number becomes 125. Make sense?
Yes.
How about, what is this? What is this number? Who can tell me? Shout out.
16.
Yeah, this number goes up and becomes a positive exponent. 4 power of 2 is 4 times 4, which is 16. Any questions? Now let me pick out, okay? 1 by 3 power of minus 3. Who wants to say? Who wants just Vaibu, I'm not going to ask you because I've discussed this in the other class. Somebody else. Yes.
Is it
From 27?
Yeah, correct. 27. Correct. How about 1 by 24 power minus 1? What is that? Somebody else, please. Somebody else shout out, guys. Somebody else other than Samyukta and Vaibhav. Shout out, guys. It's okay. Whoever gets it.
Is it 24?
Yes, it is 24. You got it? So you push it up. Becomes a positive exponent. It's 24. Good job. Should I give you more or should I stop here? What is that number? Wait. Let me see. How about 1 by 2? I made a mess here. Let's see. What is this number? Who wants to shout out? Other than
is it 8?
Good. Why? Because 1 power of anything is 1. The power applies to both. 2 power of minus 3 becomes 2 power of 3, which is 8. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll stop. Adrit, I'll stop here, or should I give you and Arnav a question?
Stop here.
Stop here. Okay. If you understood, I'm fine. Okay. So yeah, I've already posted the homework in Google Classroom. Okay. Any questions? Your parents can message me, or you can message me. Okay.
Okay.
So if you have questions, stay. If you don't have questions, we can log off and see you all next week. Next week, I'll
Bye,
wrap
Miss
up,
Priya.
guys. We
Miss
went
Priya.
too slow. Yes, ma. Bye, ma.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys. See you all.
Bye.
Have a nice week ahead. Did you have a question for me, Adrit? Adrit is gone. You tell me, Vaibhav. What's up?
I couldn't join the Google Classroom, so like I'm confused.
Yes, you don't have the welcome email at all. Ma,
Yeah.
see how I am forgetting. I just told your mom I'll give you everything. I forgot. Sorry, Vaibhav. Wait. Wait.
Also, my mom said about like doing the pre-algebra book with Hamsini.
We will do. Tomorrow we will set it up.
Sure.
Tomorrow evening, okay, va Priya?
Tomorrow evening, okay da. Tomorrow evening, Monday.
நாளைக்கு ஒரு நாள் மட்டும் ஈவினிங் வச்சுக்கலாமா?
இருங்க இல்ல எனக்கு அவளுக்கு தியேட்டர் 69 இருக்கான்னு தெரியல. நான் பார்த்து கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிட்டுமா?
நீங்க பார்த்துட்டு கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுங்க. ஏன்னா நான் இந்த பசங்களை வந்து என்னது
இருங்க இங்கதான் இருக்கு. ஒரே நிமிஷம்.
பொறுமையா? ஐயோ ஊர்ல இருந்து வந்துட்டு அப்படியே உட்காந்துருக்கேன்.
இன்னைக்கு மட்டும் லேட் ஆயிடுது. ஒரே ஃபிளைட் லேட். ஒரு நிமிஷம் இருங்களேன். ஜூன் தானே இது. நாளைக்கு என்ன இன்னைக்கு 15ஆ?
இன்னைக்கு
14.
ஐயோ நாளைக்கு ஈவினிங் அவளுக்கு 8:30 மணி வரைக்கும் ஒர்க் ஆகாது. 8 மணி வரைக்கும் ஒர்க் ஆகாது. பரவாயில்லையா? அப்புறம்
8:30 மணி ஓகே தானே? 8:30. அப்போ ஓகே தான் பிரியா.
சரி
8:30க்கு மேல சொல்லுங்க. ஒன்னும் பிரச்சனை இல்ல.
8:30க்கு அல்ஜிப்ரா 1 புக்ல இருந்து ஆரம்பிக்கலாமா எப்படி?
இல்ல ப்ரீ அல்ஜிப்ரா வேண்டாமா?
ப்ரீஅல்ஜெப்ரா போடலாம் பட் எப்படி நம்ம கண்ணாபின்னான்னு யூனிட் பிக்கப் பண்ணிக்கலாமா? நீ அம்மா எத்தனை வரைக்கும் போட்டிருக்க?
ரேண்டமா பிக் பண்ணிக்கலாம். 5 வரைக்கும் போட்டிருக்கியாடா? 4ஓ 5ஓ போட்டிருக்கான் பிரியா.
இல்ல ரிவ்யூ சேலஞ்சிங் போட்டானா?
இல்ல எக்ஸசைஸ்
சேலஞ்சிங்கே போடவே இல்ல. ஓகே
நாங்களும் சேலஞ்சிங் போடல. பிரியா ஆண்டி செட் சேலஞ்சிங் and you can do only exercise problem அப்படின்னு என்கிட்ட சொல்லிட்டான்.
நான் ரிவ்யூ தான் போடலாம்னு சொல்லியிருக்கேன். ஓகே இல்ல இவன் குட்டி குட்டி தப்பு பண்றான். 1 minute அம்மா ப்ளீஸ் லெட் மீ ஸ்டாப் த ரெக்கார்டிங். இவன்